Hi, my name is Will. I'm here to teach you today about how to make Atsara. So Atsara is, or Atsara is a Filipino side dish. It's a Filipino side dish. It's mainly paired with fried and grilled meats. So the main ingredients. So the main ingredients are unripe papaya. So we need a green one. A stick of ginger, carrots, bell peppers, and what I have here, some onions, chopped onions. So first step, we are going to peel our papaya. So the first time I've tried atsara was when I came back to the Philippines when I was 10 years old. I was raised overseas, so I haven't had it before, even though I ate Filipino food. The one who showed it to me was my my grand aunt when we went to the province. So it's not it's a regional dish, but people still do eat it everywhere. One thing to note is that if you have a latex allergy, you should avoid touching papayas, especially unripe ones, because they contain latex, just like aloe vera. Cut the top. So since ideally we want something very, very unripe, so something green. So since this is showing signs of ripening, we're gonna check how ripe. So it's all a little ripened. So what I'm doing right now is just normally you just take the seeds out, but right now we're just cutting the outside, the unripe side. So just cut it like so. Get the unripe parts and set it to the side, just like that. Go from an angle. Chop these lengthwise. Put them in a bowl. This again, chop it lengthwise. Almost similar to a julienne, where it's very thin. Next is I'm going to start on the bell peppers. So a nice red one to add some color. So first, chop it from the top. Make that drop. Save those ends. And just cut one from one side. Lay it flat. I like to chop it in half. And take out the seeds like normally, like that to the side. Take out the seeds. Set it flat. I'm gonna clean my board. And like the papayas, we're chopping them into matchsticks or julienning them. Put them with our mixed vegetables, except carrots. So, like always, we're gonna peel them. Then just chop them up from the ends. Mix them, mix the rest, and now we're gonna get a stick of ginger. So we don't need much. We just need about an inch. Set that to the side and peel them a little bit. that peels. Then just like the mixed vegetables, cut them julienne, cut them in half. Julienne. So I'm gonna save half. I'm gonna put half of it on our brine that we're gonna make later, and I'm gonna put half of it on the mixed vegetables. So now we're gonna get started on the brine. What we need is about 2 to 3 cups of vinegar. I have some pickling vinegar. Turn on my thing here. Right, pickling vinegar. I'm gonna put this to my pan. Then we're gonna wait for that to boil. Then what we need is our salt. Yes, salt. So I'm doing 1 tablespoon of salt. Though you can add a little more or a little less, depending on your taste. And then what I'm adding is the gingers that we got chopped up earlier. I'm gonna put that to the vinegar. Gives it a little flavor. Next is our pepper, black pepper. You could use peppercorns. I find they work a lot better, but right now we are using ground black pepper. 1/4 tablespoon of a fine ground black pepper. Put that on our mix. Next is our sugar. So like I said earlier, this dish, compared to a lot of pickled dishes, it's sweeter rather than, it's sour, a little bit salty, but it's also sweet. So now I'm doing about 2/3 of a cup. We're getting a nice boil. Then I'm gonna add my sugar. Now we're gonna let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then the next step is we're getting our jar. We're gonna prepare our vegetables. So right here we have our mixed vegetables. We have our mixed vegetables right here. What I'm gonna do is just with my hand, just stir them. Then I'm gonna get my mason jar. Make sure it's clean. And just fill it about 2/3 of the way there, like so. So we have a little bit of space on for our vinegar. Now I'm gonna check on my vinegar, or our brine, sorry. So just every now and then give it a little stir. I'm gonna add a little bit of more vinegar. Then wait for it to boil. Alright, so now we waited about 15 minutes. Our brine went up to a boil. We're gonna check back on that. Give it a good stir. Then last step is we're gonna take our mixed vegetables and we're gonna just fill it up to a good amount. Let it sit for about, let it cool down, let it sit, then cover it. So then I would leave, then after that, you would want to leave it for about 5 days to a week to let it pickle, to let the brine pickle the mixed vegetables. Then after that, you're all set.